South Africa. So remote, yet so incredibly important to human history. It is thought to be the birthplace of the Homo sapiens, and I believe that we as a species couldn't have picked a more picturesque and fascinating country to start our journey from. In this video, we'll explore what makes the geography of South Africa so unique and diverse, and then dive into its 3 distinct regions, ranging from the coastal plains over the Great Escarpment to the massive interior plateau. Chapter 1. Diversity of South Africa. One of the best ways to characterize a region's climate is through the use of the Köppen climate classification, which divides the world into regions as a function of their average temperatures, precipitation, and seasonal patterns. In most cases, a single zone covers vast areas and multiple countries before slowly transitioning into the next zone. But not so in South Africa. Due to an intense topographical relief, 13 distinct zones can be found across the country, making it one of the most climatically diverse countries in the world. In the west, where the Namib and Kalahari deserts cross over to South Africa, cold and hot arid deserts are spanning over the land, with the coastal areas being a mix of arid and temperate climates. The further east you move, the more intense the precipitation gets, and the desert turns to steppe until a large temperate area covers the country around Johannesburg and Pretoria. Looking over to the coast, the tallest mountain range of South Africa even offers skiing opportunities, before a coastal strip to the far east even turns into a tropical savanna. This climatic diversity, spanning the whole country, together with its climatic isolation being bound by a thick layer of equatorial and desert climates to the north, also has created a very unique flora and fauna. Looking at the global distribution of plants, the botanist Ronald Good identified 6 distinct natural separations of flowering plants, which he calls floristic kingdoms. These are far-spanning units overlapping multiple continents and finding the highest common denominator among the global flora. 4 of these, the Holactis, Neotropis, Paleotropis, and Australis, cover nearly the entire planet.
This is geography of South Africa. I'm not watching it for any reason in particular. Just letting it sit as a background noise until I'm ready.
Well, don't let me stop it.
But the flora that developed on the southern tip of the African continent was determined to be too distinct to be grouped into any of these kingdoms, making it its own Capensis, or Cape Floral Kingdom. This relatively small area is not just very different from the rest of the world, but also extremely diverse within itself, boasting thousands of different plants, many of which are endemic to South Africa. To put some numbers onto this, it is estimated that the Fynbos, the roughly 200-kilometer wide coastal belt, is home to around 9,000 species of plants, of which around 6,000 can only be found here, which is on par with the Malaysian tropical rainforest or the Amazon. This diversity also constitutes 1/5 of all plant species found across the African continent, and a single mountain, like the Table Mountain outside Cape Town, houses more different plant species than the entirety of the UK. These diverse ecosystems also led to the evolution of an extremely diverse fauna, where South Africa joins the ranks of the 17 so-called megadiverse countries in the world, each of them boasting over 5,000 endemic species. Hundreds of unique mammals, reptiles, amphibian and bird species across its 19 national and transfrontier parks, covering every aspect of the country's topography, are unique to South Africa. Even the waters in front of South Africa's shore boast an enormous biodiversity, bringing us to the first topographical area of the country, Chapter 2, the coastal plains. While this video will mostly cover the geographical aspects of South Africa, I was also reading up on the current affairs of the country, and in today's media landscape, it's more important.
What do you say?
I'm afraid of whales.
You're afraid of whales?
Yeah, they're just so big, ridiculous.
Oh, have you been close enough to one to be of concern?
You see, there you go, being shady. No.
being what?
Shady.
I'm just trying to decipher your fear, because if you're afraid, have you encountered your fear? Is what I'm trying to say.
No, I haven't.
Have you been to the aquarium?
No. I have whales in the aquarium. They don't have whales in the aquarium.
Yes, they do.
Which one? The whale shark?
Yeah.
That's not a. I'm talking about the freaking humpback whales. That are like stupid long. Or orcas whales. They're more like uh dolphins. Although killer whales, but they're not.
What did I just join in on? I'm hearing about killer whales, dolphins.
Sperm whale, or weigh more than 200 tons, like the colossal blue whale. Imagine the average house, approximately 2,000 square feet, and you have some idea how heavy 200 tons is. There are two types of whales, toothed and baleen. Toothed whales use their teeth for hunting and eating. This group includes sperm whales and orcas.
Okay. What's up, everybody? We're gonna get started. I was just playing whale video because Layla expressed her fear of whales. So
They're scary.
Wanted to measure it.
You saw how I said they have teeth.
Yeah, teeth.
Are the campfires open to everybody?
Yeah.
Would you care if one of my friends join possibly?
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Hey, Joe. Also, can you turn off this thing? Joe, echoing. Can you turn off the like make it just full screen so we see all of our faces?
Oh, my bad. We actually stopped sharing my screen.
There we go. Whenever you have it like that, for some reason it just echoes like crazy.
Yeah, because my mic is right here. Okay.
Steering wheel behind you.
Oh, that's my simulator.
For what?
For racing.
You really want to be a racer?
I play F1 sim racing, and then I play other driving games like Forza.
Have you ever driven on the little Porsche track? I can see you doing that.
No, I need to do that. That's like when I go karting up in
like Andretti?
No, not Andretti. Atlanta Motorsports Park. I actually want like ABC to do a field trip there.
That'd be cool.
And we can all go karting on a real kart track. And like,
that would be cool.
Yeah, I used to go every summer. I used to have basically I'll buy like 20 laps. And then if I'll buy 20 laps for myself, and then I might give some of the laps to people. I think each run is about 6 minutes. So you'll get it's actually longer than that, probably. But you'll burn about, you can buy laps and then you'll burn about 6 laps, maybe 4 or 5 laps a race. So you can get about 10 races. Oh no, sorry, I said 20. Yeah, so you get about 4 races out of that.
Okay, I guess that could be fun.
One time what I did was I was mentoring these students. I bought like 40 laps or something, and then I just I split them up between all of us, and I took them on a field trip up there.
That's actually really nice. I'm you saying that made me think about how people will go to Japan and they'll drive in those little go-karts through the city. Apparently the people there hate that. They actually don't like that people do that at all. They think it's so lame.
Yeah, it's
when you drive go-karts through the city?
Disruptive.
Yeah, they drive go-karts throughout the city. I remember I was walking, I think we were in Shibuya. We were in where that big crosswalk is at, where all the millions of people cross. And I just saw a bunch of people. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm seeing, like, what are they doing here? Like, I just thought it was so random, but I didn't look into it because we were on the go. And then later on, I saw a video that was saying how much the people in Japan in Tokyo hate those things. I was like, oh, well, I'm glad I didn't do that, so they wouldn't be looking at me like crazy. So
Yeah, they do hate it because it disrupts their natural order
yeah,
of things, and that's Japan culture is all about restoring and retaining natural order.
yeah. Those cars are real smooth over there, though. Not even the carts. Like they were having like really old cars over there that were just super clean. I was like, how do they have these cars still running? Some of them look so old, but they were like polished and like
The taxis are like
yes.
1980s cars.
Yes. I was like, whoa. I was like, they're really like in a whole era and they're maintaining it. They are all about maintenance. They're maintaining that like crazy.
I
So,
love when people can take care of their stuff for long term. Like, it just shows you don't need to buy new everything every time.
but then I also think, right, they have all of the companies. They have all the car companies. They have Toyota. They have what's the other one? Why can't Honda,
Nissan.
Nissan.
Uh,
I think they Nissan acquired what's the one that starts with the A? Not Acura.
Acura is owned by Honda.
Honda.
Mm.
So
What is it,
Infinity.
Lexus?
Infinity. That's what I was thinking about. Infinity. Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah. So
Yeah, Lexus is owned by Toyota.
so there you go.
I see.
Very
I see.
interesting
Okay.
person who owns everything. RP Saabs. Saabs just fell off.
Where's Saab from?
Saab is no relation to Japan, but Saab, I think it was an Australian car.
Yeah, I think
The ignition was in the center. My dad had a Saab when I was a kid, and it was a manual, so he would drive it and he would like ignite the car like in the center. It wasn't like
you have to put it down, insert it vertically.
yeah,
Interesting.
it's a vertical insert. But we can get back to the topic because we really derailed
whoa.
with the cars. But
That's
yeah,
interesting.
Are you looking at it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That is pretty interesting.
Saabs are super cool, and I see some people drive them in Atlanta. I'm like, oh, that's so cool that they still have a Saab because I think Ford bought them out and then they just discontinued the car. Like they just didn't
Wow.
keep it going. But that happened to a lot of cars too, even with the what's the one that everybody likes? The Bronco. I think
Oh, the Ford Bronco.
was it the
Yeah.
Ford Bronco or was it another car that I'm thinking about? It was something like that.
They
Not
brought the Bronco back though.
Land Rover, sorry.
Oh yeah, Land Rover.
That
Which one though?
That was an Australian car as well. I saw it may not have been an Australian car, it may have been a German car. I can't even remember.
I think Land Rover is still alive though.
Yeah, but no, I'm not talking about. Sorry, I'm talking about how they got bought out.
Oh, okay.
And like they basically kind of restructured because apparently Land Rovers used to be better than they are now, like how they were created.
Yeah, I think they got bought by somebody. I want to actually know this. I actually remember when this happened.
Oh yeah, I didn't invite my my friend. They were busy.
Okay. Yeah. Land Rover is owned by Tata Motors, which acquired it from Ford. Ford bought Jaguar.
There we go. Yep.
And Land Rover, and basically, like you said, when Ford bought Jaguar and Land Rover back in 2008, I do remember in those cars just fading away.
Yep.
Which actually sucked because Jaguars were cool.
And you notice how do Jaguars even exist anymore?
Yeah, they actually all the Waymos are Jaguars.
What? Fun fact.
Wow.
Yeah. And then you might see the Jaguar F-Type. That's actually still.
Are you talking about the electric one people didn't like? People did not like that new Jaguar that came out, the electric one. So you're right, they do exist.
Oh, that one, yeah, that because they changed the text that ugly look. They have this ugly, like modern typeface now.
Yeah, I don't like when I do the modern thing, but I did like how sleek that car was. Honestly, my dream car is the car from iRobot, the one that Will Smith was driving. That would be. They actually Audi is it Audi or Audi? I always mix it up.
Audi.
Audi
Yeah.
specially made that car for that film, and I really hope that they keep that prototype because that should be an actual car. We're going more electric. I just think that would just be so. It would be so sick to see that car driving around.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like it has wheels.
It
Doesn't
doesn't.
have-
It's like orbs.
it's
it was-
like
Yeah, what the fuck?
That movie was so cool. That car, that was like my favorite car when I was a kid. I was like, I want this car. I didn't realize that it was gonna take forever to get that.
What
But
in the world?
that was always like the baddest car to me. I was like, whoa. And we get it. So yeah. Again, sorry for the derail about cars, but for everyone
No,
watching, you just learned a bunch of history about cars if you did not know. Now you know.
Did you
Whoa.
ever work on cars a lot? Well, not a lot, but
Did I ever work on cars?
yeah, I know you've mentioning changing your oil once or pouring more oil in your car.
RIP to that car, by the way. Done. But
R.I.P.
it's all right. I told Joe that car's done or it's done. And reviews are lemons, by the way. I want to say that reviews are lemons. So now that that's out the way, yeah, I've had to do a lot of maintenance on my car because I had a BMW, and so it required me to do a lot of maintenance. So I had to learn a thing or two, even though I couldn't, do too much because of German engineering, and
Right.
they have a lot of things on that. But for the most part, I learned a lot about cars because I drive stick. So like because I drive manual cars, you learn a lot about how you should engage with the vehicle and the things that you should do. And
Yeah.
you're hearing what's going on with the car. You're like, that doesn't sound right, or this doesn't seem right. Da, 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 da. So I wouldn't
It's
say I
gonna
really
be
Are you still driving a stick?
not right now, no. But I've
no, I
almost
know.
all the cars I've ever driven have been stick shift cars. It's actually crazy. My first car was a stick. My second car was a stick. This most recent car was a stick. So
Oh wow.
You
yeah.
said
It's
this
gonna be
most
snowing in a
recent car
bit,
is a stick?
guys.
the most recent car I had was a stick. I've had 3 cars. The car I have now is a loan. It's a loaner. But yeah, the first 3 cars I've ever had they've all been manual cars.
I need to learn how to drive my manual. I'm not gonna lie. I have all my cars have been
Yeah,
automatic.
same here.
Do you guys you guys don't know how to drive manual?
Nah.
Am I manual? I'm the one who knows what.
I mean, that's the. I mean,
Yeah.
I grew up. Everybody around me was like, "Yo, you gotta drive manual," but I also didn't have a car
Yeah.
that was worthy of driving manual. I had a minivan. That was my first car. I had a minivan. I was driving my parents' minivan, so I'm not about to worry about that being manual. And then I got automatics from going out. But
Well, my thing was
Yeah.
like, well, first of all, I want to know what type of minivan you were driving, and then 2, the thing about me even learning how to drive stick, it's so funny because my dad, he got in the car with me the first time. And if you guys ever rode in the car with someone who's driving stick, when they stall, it's like your neck just jumps.
Yeah, you
keep
literally
stalling.
jump forward.
So they keep stalling. So I kept stalling. My dad's like, no, you gotta just lightly raise your foot off the clutch, just lightly, to let it roll. Don't even. He said, put it in first and let it roll before you hit the gas. And I kept messing up that switch because you kind of have to it's like an easy balance to it. Like you don't even have to put your foot on the gas. You can just like slowly release the clutch and the car will roll. And then then you can
Yeah.
hit the gas and you start going. And then as you start going, you engage the clutch, go to second, engage the clutch, or hit gas, engage the clutch, go to third, all that other jazz. So yeah. But my dad, he's like, I can't do this. And so he got out the car and I learned how to drive stick on my own.
Damn.
Like,
Did
what-
you any damage done?
What do you say?
Or I said any damage done or you learned the hard way?
What do you mean?
Was there any damage done to the car when you were learning?
I don't think so. I was just,
Well, that's good.
I was in a small town, so it was relatively easy. It was like I was in Atlanta or something like that. But I was in like a small little town, so I could just drive around. I will say when I first started driving though, I was stalling everywhere. I would just, especially when I was on a hill.
Oh boy.
Damn, I feel like a lot of
I'm like, oh
people
my
are
god,
like,
I'd be so embarrassed. I'd be like, turn the car back on, hit the gas so I could get going. Those are the days.
so many sirens going off today. I guess people are. It's not good to be on the
No,
road
say
I
it.
driving.
mean, I don't see,
I've
don't
been,
really see anything happening until probably tonight.
yeah, nah,
Like,
literally.
do you
But
guys
I've been. Van has driven me in his
what
car.
you say?
I said Van drove me before in his car, like his old
Yeah, yeah,
his
yeah.
Honda.
Van has the fit.
Yeah, that junk will make you. Oh my god. Yeah, he knows how to
Is
drive
it a
for
manual
sure.
too?
Yeah, he's manual, and he has like all his turbo. I
I
don't
like
know how
people
to
to spec
explain it.
out the
He
car.
definitely
He
works on his
specced it
shit.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah,
The thing
definitely.
about it,
But what is
I'm sorry, go.
Oh, I was gonna say, what's today's theme? What's the are we talking about? Is that the good kid in that city then?
Maybe, but that's what I used to drive.
You know, so crazy. I see you in
Oh,
this. Like, it's not even that big of a deal. Like, I think you were able to pass.
Pass? What do you mean?
Like, you were to pass. Like,
Joe
driving
could put
this.
some
Like, I
nitrous.
could. Someone else, it would be like crazy, but you could probably get away. You seem like you probably had a skateboard in the back seat. Like, you probably were skating and stuff.
Oh yeah, I had
Living out the
Yeah. Like,
minivan.
people and all the things in this
oh,
car.
how did you look when you were younger? How did you look? Do you still look the same? You feel like you had a baby face?
I had. What do I look like? I mean, when I was your age.
Yeah, I guess. Even I mean, when you had this minivan, we started driving. How did you look?
I had to go find pictures. I don't even know if I had pictures. I'm like, this computer.
Wiped that out of his memory.
No, I
I'm just
I
joking.
have pictures. They're probably on Facebook because I'm just thinking about like the time that was my Facebook
First
day.
started, yeah. Do you still have that? Do you still have your photos in there?
Yeah, I still got my Facebook.
Oh my god.
I don't even log in here that much.
I'm not a robot.
You know what? That's funny you say that. Is that the Cloudflare? How does Cloudflare's stablecoin come into play? I just thought of that
Cloudflare?
randomly. Yeah, you know that verification, like when you do the I'm not a
Yeah.
robot. I know that they have a stablecoin now.
Okay, interesting. That I mean, I did not know they had a stable coin, but I can tell you why they have a stable coin.
Oh yeah, if you know, I would after you find your picture, definitely wanna.
Go to the bottom. Yeah. Oh my god. You with those glasses on.
What?
Oh my god. Young Joe.
This is when I was in Japan. This is probably what I
Hey,
look
boss.
like right here.
Were you into the Jabberwockies?
Yo, okay.
This is what I look like.
Joe's in the Jabberwockies.
Oh my gosh,
That's what I
Joe.
look
Okay, Joe.
You
what I look
basically
like when I
Wow.
went to. This is what I look like when I arrived in Japan for the beginning of my semester.
How old were you?
Wow.
How old were you?
I was 20, 22.
Wow.
2009.
Joe, you haven't. Your face looks the same. I can't even lie to you.
It does
The
look the
exact
same.
same face. That's actually really crazy. Like you were
Is that a Baltimore Ravens
No, it's
bucket
a
hat?
Penn State bucket hat.
Penn State.
No.
You look. I can't. I'm about to roast you, but like not really though. You look like a cool nerd. You like you're like early. You're like one of those. Like it's okay. Like we all have our hobbies. Like I just imagine like I'm like, did you have your same voice that you have now? Like I don't know why. I just like doing that though. You could like old pictures. What's so funny?
I was just laughing because that this is funny to y'all.
This is
Or not
crazy.
funny. This is interesting to y'all. So Yeah, that's just funny to me.
Show us one more, and then we'll be good. We can keep going. We can go.
Let's see here. Damn.
Was that your girlfriend?
No, that was my what was known as our. Well, she was like my pen pal. I guess she was. They partnered me with like a Japanese person to be my friend when I came to Japan.
That's so interesting.
So she was basically my first Japanese friend.
Oh my god. Wait.
I know there's pictures of me on it.
What about the
Facebook
one that says,
somewhere around
"Where's
this.
my effing Genesis"? Is that you?
Oh, okay, here it is. This is me and my college friends.
Oh my god, Joe! Oh my god, young Joe!
Yo, and he has the blonde, like the Kid Cudi type hair.
Who, me? No.
No,
Oh, I was like,
no, nobody has blonde hair here.
no, that guy's it's just a guy's face behind that guy.
Dang, I can't see. Oh, that's his face.
Oh my god, Joe, you probably still have that Sonic shirt.
Nah, I don't actually, because I don't have that Sonic shirt anymore.
Wait, Joe, where'd you go to college?
Penn State.
What? Do you know how? Whoa, what was your SAT like? Why am I asking these questions?
I don't know if they had. I mean, they had SATs, but I had like what, a 13 something. That's before they changed it to what they have for y'all.
Man,
Y'all had 3 numbers that you had to add together, right?
I don't remember. I was really like, we had the math and then we had reading.
Yeah, I know we had the SAT and ACT you could have taken, and I took the ACT.
And I was right. Based on how you look younger, you definitely like you could pull off that minivan. I can't lie to you. You pull it off. You were fine.
West Coast.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. You went to Penn State. Hold on. These are things that you find out as you ask people more questions. But were you like really high up in your high school graduation class?
I graduated. I was in the AP classes.
Yeah, but I mean, like, were you like top 10? Were you close to being valedictorian, or was it like competitive? Like,
I was probably top 20, probably. I think.
Yo, that's crazy.
That's what's up,
No,
Joe.
are you I already knew you were secretly a genius, but like that's actually crazy that I'm just like finding out. But you know, none of this stuff like matters though when you get in the real world. People are like, "Oh, your accolades." Like no one really cares about that unless you like become like super.
Yeah, I don't spend time talking about like school and all that stuff because it's very much like theoretical application of knowledge to me. And when you get out in the real world and you actually do things, and how do you actually translate that into actual ways that you work with people on applied sense? That's where I prefer to talk about accomplishments.
So wait, what did you study at Penn State?
Information science and technology.
And then, so right after you grab, I'm asking you very personal questions on here. You can just tell me to stop when you're like ready for me.
Hey, everybody, this is the interview the founder said.
Yeah, this is like literally it, because like this is so interesting.
My name is Joe Lewis. I'm the founder of Skylark.
Yeah, and he's secretly a genius. He's just like keeping it hidden. He's playing his cards real small because me and Elijah were like, "Oh, why are you wearing a Penn State hat?" "Oh, I went to Penn State." No, duh. Dane, did you get your school paid for?
Well, not only my first year, and then my second and third. I had a freshman scholarship, and then I basically worked as an RA for the rest of my college time, which basically allowed me to go to college for free. So I was an RA, and that got me free college.
That is crazy because you're not even from Penn State's in Pennsylvania, so you're not even from Pennsylvania though.
I am. Philadelphia is in Pennsylvania.
Why do I keep forgetting that? Oh my god, you're right. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so last question then is like, so after you graduated college, did you go straight into the workforce, or did you do something else afterwards? And
No,
then,
I went straight into the workforce, which is why I've been in the workforce for 15 years.
so you've been working at this same company that I know that you work at since you graduated college.
Yes.
That's crazy. Did they have you move to Atlanta, or did you just do it on your own?
I just did it on my own.
What? This
Oh
is
wait,
so
shit. You said you're in the same company as from college?
Yeah, I'm in the same. I
Oh
have the
yeah, that's
same
actually
job.
super dope.
You're not in the same role though.
No, I mean, I've climbed up the corporate ladder.
Hmm.
Joe, you're a very interesting person to me. I don't know.
Wow, Philadelphia. I haven't been to Philadelphia yet.
Oh, you ever been?
No,
No, I haven't
that's on my
been.
bucket list though.
I haven't been past Washington. These.
Well, you never been. Oh, you said you never been to New York.
No, I haven't been to New
When
York
I
yet.
was, that's the funny thing about, and this actually is a good segue into our next conversation. But growing up, I used to go. Growing up in Philly, I used to. The first time I left Philadelphia was to go to Delaware, and that was a drive, right? But then it became easy to then one weekend my dad drove us to New York for a weekend, and then I realized how easy it was to get to New York, and then me and my friends fell in love with New York streetwear, so we would basically take the Chinese bus from Philadelphia or take Amtrak from Philadelphia to New York very often. So by the time I was 21, 22, I was going all around that area from Philadelphia to Delaware to New York. And then I actually lived in New York for uh, for about 5 years. New Jersey, New York. I lived there for 5 years before I moved down to. So before all that, I was never going down here. And it was like the furthest I traveled out of the space, I spent summers in Berkeley because my friend um, he went to some college out there. He didn't go to Berkeley, but me and him hung out on Berkeley campus. So I met people who went to Berkeley, and I lived in Japan, and then
You still speak Japanese?
Hmm?
You still speak Japanese?
Yeah.
Can you say something in Japanese for us right now? Please and thank you.
Say please and thank you.
No, I'm just saying please and thank you. Say something.
Oh, okay.
In Japanese.
Kyo wa nani o shimasu ka?
What does that mean?
It means what did you do today?
Oh.
In a bit.
Well, actually, it's Kyo wa nani o shimashita ka? Because it's past.
When Marissa gets back, you two need to talk and have a conversation.
Yeah, my sister is also able to speak Japanese. So
wow, that's amazing.
She actually is like great friends with Marissa. My sister
really?
Marissa. I introduced Marissa to my sister, and my sister actually gave Marissa a lot of advice.
Is your sister's name Marissa too?
No, my sister's name not Marissa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, they've been connected, Marissa and my sister.
I got you.
Oh, wait, you said your sister went to Japan too?
My sister came back. My sister lived in Japan for 2 years, and then she came back.
Wow, what an interesting family. This is amazing.
Now y'all's in the future.
No,
lineage.
Joe, I'm secretly your biggest fan. Joe, I'm secretly your biggest fan. Because what? You're always telling me I'll like randomly be speaking to you. We talk about something. You're like, yeah. I'm like, what? How'd you do that? What? When did you do that?
I remember when I was in the F1. Something he was saying something.
I know he's gonna tell us something crazy. Yeah, I remember when I drove a NASCAR.
I can tell you about the story when I met Lewis Hamilton.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
How'd you meet Lewis Hamilton?
I met, and then we'll transition into what we're talking about for today. I met Lewis Hamilton because I was going to the F1 Miami race, but then I also paid very much attention to his clothing brand that he recently launched about 2 years ago, and it was a secret Instagram post that basically said, "I wonder what's going down here tomorrow," and that's what the post said. It just literally said, "What's going down here tomorrow," and I was like, "Oh shit." I think Lewis Hamilton is going to be at that store. So I landed, and the first place I went was to that store. And I was just like, yo, tell me what's going to happen here tomorrow. Is Lewis Hamilton coming? And like, yo, we can't tell you. I'm like, you guys need to tell me. And like, no, we can't tell you. I'm like, all right, that means he's coming here tomorrow. And I was like, what time is he coming? And like, we can't tell you, but we open at 8 a.m. So I was like, okay, I'll be here at 7. And then I just got there and I stood outside. I was second in line. There was this like big fan. Like she was like, she's actually like the head of his Twitter fan club on X. She was first. She was there from 6:30. I got there and then I was second. So I was just talking to her, and now we don't know. None of us know what's going to happen. We just all made assumptions like, yo, Lewis Hamilton's going to show. So soon enough, there's a line starts forming behind of us, and then we're like, okay, he's definitely going to show up. And then the security starts coming, and then police start pulling up, and police F1 people start pulling up, and then they start checking out the space because, like, okay, you know, if Lewis Hamilton's pulling up, we gotta make sure it's all secure and all that jazz. So once they basically secured the spot, he pulls up in a red Mercedes, hops out the car. By this time, mad people are in line, and he pulls up. He walks into the store. He walks into the store, and then he does a photo shoot, and everybody's like watching from outside, and like, can we actually talk to him? And he comes, he does a photo shoot, and then he basically plans on leaving, and everybody's like, what the fuck? That was not good. But then this girl came up to him and said, like, can I talk to you? And she had her graduation cap, because she had just graduated from high school or something, and she brought it to him, and she asked for his autograph. And he actually engaged with her and asked her what she's going to college to study, and told her to do a good job in that. And then because he was already so close to her, everybody started asking for pictures. So then he moved up towards the front, and then I asked him for a picture, and then I got the picture, and then he went back inside to finish his photo shoot, and then he bounced. And then he went, and then he was in the race. So that was the crazy part. Like, thinking about that, I was like, the entire time I was thinking about that, him showing up, I was like, how is he going to even do this where he has to literally go back? Like, well, sorry, it wasn't the race, it was practice. It was qualifications? Yeah, it was either, it was qualies. No, it was probably P3, FP3. It was either FP3 or qualifications that he had to go and be in. But given his importance, basically what happened was the police basically escorted him back up there. So all traffic moved out of the way for him to get back to the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
That's actually really cool. I had to look up who Lewis Hamilton was. I can't lie to you. So I looked it up.
Oh, you don't know who Lewis Hamilton is? How do you know about? How do you talk about F1 and you don't know Lewis Hamilton?
Huh?
How do you talk about F1? How do you claim you know F1 if you don't know Lewis Hamilton?
I never claimed that.
Yeah, you said you want to go to F1 race. You said you
I can want to do those things and not know anything about it. Remember that.
true. Well, before you go to a race, I would extremely
I never know anything. I just go off of pure vibes, and I figured it out along the way.
it's a better experience as a sport when
It's
you
mandatory to know Lewis Hamilton.
you can't even go without knowing Lewis Hamilton if you just look on.
You just love it. That's why you're saying
Yeah.
that. I can go and not know anybody and be a-okay.
Yeah, you can go, but I don't think you would have such a good experience. But maybe the amount of nerding out that you do on cars that you have, I do that amount of nerding out on the cars and the drivers that actually are in Formula One.
I love how we were able to bring it right back to cars, by the way.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So now let's transition it to the subject of the day. So I'm bringing up a conversation that I'd love you guys to provide input on, and that's the main focus for today, right? As you both know, I'm building this app here. I'm building a different. I'm calling it Nova.
yeah.
It's going to be called Nova. But so Skylark is the web app by which activations can be set up, and then Nova is the mobile experience by which they can be discovered, right? So the customer facing app. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of things so you guys can react to it. Now, in my research over the last couple of days, I've come across a couple of inspirational apps. I'll bring them up. Earth Chasers, right? .com. And we can even play this together, right? Earthchasers.com. It's a Google Earth game, and you can play different modes and basically earn points. You can upgrade. You actually can pay for a paid account, right? But you're just guessing, and you can have the ability to create your own maps as well. It's a good engagement tool if you think about it, right? So if we go in and play, especially from like a tourist perspective, if you play this My Europe trip, right? Then you could have like a World Cup trip where you could play and visit sites. But this is more of a guessing game. So where do you guys think this is?
Oh, I got Italy. No.
Italy?
Yeah, I'm saying Italy.
Hawaii, somewhere.
It looks like an island.
Oh, it is an island. I was wrong. Okay, so wait, a second guess. If it's an island, I was off the first time, but maybe it's an island. I wouldn't say Hawaii. I would say
What did you say, Elijah?
Somewhere in China.
Somewhere in China?
Yeah, I said Hawaii or somewhere in China.
I kind of want to stick to my islands near aren't there islands near Italy or Spain? I want to go that area.
There's Monaco.
That's what I was thinking, Monaco.
Monaco. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, that's where it is?
I thought Monaco was in Italy.
No, that's actually
way off.
It's off of it's Portugal.
Oh, wow. Hey, you were close. You were in the region.
I knew it was near Spain or something.
Close enough.
It was the architecture.
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, one thing too about when you go to New Orleans, there's still a bunch of Spanish architecture influence down there.
when I went to New Orleans, I went to the oldest bar. I think it's in the world. I don't know if it's in the world or in the country, but in New Orleans, they have this really old bar there that's like from the 1800s or something like that.
Wow, you said really?
Yeah, it's like a super old bar. It's like the French, some with the French. A long time ago though when I went.
What
That
do you
is
guys
actually
think
really
this
dope.
is?
Wait, zoom out a little bit again.
Wales.
Wales? Okay.
I would say. Wait, don't do anything yet. Wait, zoom out again one more time. And that's how far it lets you zoom out. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Let me think. Okay, so I see a body of water. I'm gonna say Baltimore.
Baltimore?
Baltimore.
I think they're throwing you off with the angle.
No, this is definitely not Baltimore. Right?
It's a coastal
Is
city.
it somewhere in London?
This is not a European. This is not an American city.
Why you say
Like
that?
Wales, somewhere in
look at
Europe.
this right here.
Britain.
Oh, you're right.
Oh,
Okay.
probably France. Now you got a chateau, right?
If it's okay. If I'm looking at the map, then you're right. I'm way off. Maybe Germany.
I could see that.
You're right.
Oh, was it Wales?
You're right. It was the
No,
United.
it was United Kingdom, so it was close enough. Yeah, you were right, but I put it in the wrong. I put it in our second guess. I should have put it in our first guess.
Nice.
You guys will tell I'm obviously bad at judging from these maps.
Yeah, I'm not.
I mean, I feel like
Oh, this is New Orleans.
This is New Orleans.
Yeah, this
Bro.
is
that is
slide
the
out.
Delta. That's the water. You guys see that body water? It looks like the Mississippi.
Yeah, that definitely looks like the Mississippi.
Okay,
This
fine.
is definitely in Louisiana.
Wait, is it Louisiana or is it Jackson? Wait, I don't know if water goes through Jackson or Memphis.
I'm gonna be hurt if I'm not right.
Huh?
Oh, it could be Memphis. It could be Memphis.
Is it
Arkansas,
Memphis?
probably.
I'm trying.
Arkansas.
Little Rock. Or
I'm guessing.
Memphis. New Orleans, you would have more water.
Yeah, not New Orleans. No, not New Orleans.
But you're right though. It is like a southern city. You guys know I'm bad at this. My last guess is Memphis.
Yeah, I'm actually thinking Memphis too now, or New York now.
No.
Memphis.
Okay, let's go with. Actually, it is not even the United States. That was also that was England.
Never mind. Damn, I'm hurt.
I can't really tell by these buildings. Okay, let's look at the architecture. Maybe we need to zoom in.
This is a new area.
These look like American homes.
Don't.
No, these look like European homes. These look like European homes.
This is America.
What?
I'm gonna guess somewhere in Kentucky.
No, it's
never
the
mind.
water.
Definitely not
I'm gonna
Kentucky.
guess.
South Carolina. I'm gonna say South Carolina.
You know, I just gotta say I appreciate that we have technology where we can look at our like geography.
I'm gonna
Like
say
this.
Minnesota.
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 Okay. I don't even.
that
I don't
does look
know
like
about
a
this
lake.
one.
This also is in England. What the fuck?
Oh shit! I told you that. I said
Dang.
look like European homes. You said no, it's like
I
American.
could swear they look like American.
No.
Okay.
Let's zoom in again. Let's zoom in. Let's look at the buildings. This is definitely not in America. America doesn't have.
Wait, go up. That bridge. Go up to that bridge. Does it go underwater? Anywhere?
But you know what's so crazy? I saw something like this in New York, but I don't think this is New York. Oh. What? It lets you zoom all the way out?
Not all the way out. This is the furthest I can zoom out.
Oh, well, that's pretty far.
This is somewhere in the Baltics?
The Baltic Sea?
Yeah.
I really can say. I'm going to say UK again because it keeps saying UK.
Yeah, no, we keep getting UK. I'm going to go somewhere Baltic, like Norway.
Okay. Well,
What
that
was
was
it?
close. Yes,
Was it close?
it's Norgay.
This was hard.
Norier.
So this game here, this is just one round, but this entire game is based around that type of exploration and earning points to be on the leaderboard. And
This one.
what do you guys think about a game like this?
It's fun. It's hard for me,
Yeah.
but it's fun.
So
Yeah,
they
I mean,
actually,
yeah, it's a cool little mini game.
Mini
have now that game, but then I don't know if this game is actually made by the same people, but this game has gone mainstream, so much so that that video I sent you guys, right, is similar, and you can actually download the app right now on your phone and create your character and play the same game, but different graphics. And the other benefit to this different thing to this game is, as you level up, you earn uh, landmarks. So you can put the landmarks on your world, and basically, like, your world can start to be unlocked. I wonder if I can play on the computer. I know I have my app on my phone. Okay. No, I cannot play on my computer. So that being said, look, they have like partnerships with Polestar, Coca-Cola, JetBlue, right? And their platform is good for tourists, hiker events, traveler events. These are just use cases, right? Explorer, Voyager. So you see what I'm building, right? And you see how this kind of starts to lean towards that, right? Taking some of these gaming elements and putting them inside the Nova app. That's where I started to arrive, right? So, like, for example, coming back to this site, imagine a map that is heavily focused on the state of Georgia and and points in Georgia, right? And are heavily focused on this country of Argentina and points in Argentina, right? And I said Argentina because if if I target this to the world ecosystem as a mini app, they can play and be engaged and earn points, right?
Interesting.
I'm at today. I am featured.
I'm looking at that too. Go ahead and drop the link. I'm just kidding.
You looking at this?
Yeah, free geography tool built on Google Maps 3D. So these
Oh,
free tools.
I think I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, they built a set of free tools to help people, but so what they're doing is, I mean, they've integrated Google Apps, Google Maps, Google Earth.
But you know what's so interesting? So Google's actually been trying to, and I've been talking to you guys about this, the whole Gaussian splatting thing, which I'm getting more into.
Mhm.
And Google has been trying to basically make their map more realistic, because right now it's just like a blurb, but they actually want realistic renderings of the buildings. And so what they're also trying to do, not just that, but when you click on a building, it takes you inside of it. So you have a full Gaussian splat of inside of a building. So if, let's say, you go to a restaurant, you're like, oh, I want to go to this restaurant. Only a select amount of people are doing this right now because it's still such in a new pilot stage. But if you want to go to like a let's say like a Chinese restaurant or something, and then you click on the tab or whatever, like how they have it like right here, you click on it, it can actually take you inside. You can actually go inside and see the realistic restaurant, like the restaurant in real time. so you can see how it looks inside, not just like a. I know it sounds like weird because it's like, oh, well, people use Google
No, it
Images.
doesn't sound weird at all because
No, I know what you mean.
I've been exploring this too, and I see this is what you're talking about right here. This is their map. This is their
experiences. Yep, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
But people were even saying like, what would it look like to expand that to where it's like, okay, now you're inside the building. How can we have you start clicking on clicking on the menu inside of there, or clicking on all these things? So it's a lot of stuff going on with that space, and that's why I'm looking into like augmented. I've been looking into augmented reality pretty heavy, but now a lot of things are becoming more accessible because of certain tools. But there's this guy, I can't think of his name, but he wrote a book speaking about augmented reality and how it's shifting things for businesses, and how people can now like scan like a menu, and the menu can scan something, the menu can pop up like in like a AR format. And again, like you have to think like they're preparing all this AR stuff because what they really want us to do is get off the phones and start having the glasses and stuff, so we can like be interacting with things. We can be interacting with things like right in front of us. It's not like that friction of you have to hold your phone and then you have to hover it and all this other stuff. It's like, how can you actually like interact with the stuff in the space? Or like the menu does something. Like I seen another one where someone like they had like it wasn't the menu, but you could do the same thing. Like they took a book and you scan the book. Like you go to the site and then you scan the book. And when you do that, it shows this whole experience that happens inside of the book. It's like a journey. And then it's like boop, and then it's like done. So it's like imagine you scan a menu and a similar thing happens where it's like you scan the top of a menu and you see like, I don't know, some type of experience, like the food experience, maybe the journey that you'll have by eating this meal. And then boop, all right, now select what you want type thing. That's what like.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Joe, I'm going to share something with you because that kind of, I have been saving this link to look at it in the future, but I feel like the Gaussian splatting thing, or you said splatting or like splotting, what is it?
Splatting, Gaussian splatting.
Yeah, that is that's a really cool concept.
Yeah, and I've been using Apple ML Sharp to do things with. So it's like you can actually do video or images and you can make them spatial. So you have spatial reasoning. And so that's really what's unlocking all of these capabilities, is because we have spatial reasoning. And once we're able to actually repurpose images and give them depth, and we don't lose any pixels, people are really going to be able to do this a lot more. But right now 40GS is really hard. You can do 3D-GS, but 40GS is way more like 40GS is more so video capture. It's video Gaussian splatting. So it's a bunch of cameras capturing something. But 3D-GS is just images. I believe that's the difference. But you can do images in 40GS as well, I think. There's a distinct difference between the two. I'm trying to remember. Don't quote me. But I know that 40GS I've been seeing people do video with it. So really interesting stuff.
So this though, here, and to all the point that you're making, right? Like I that's why I chose to develop with this, right? So I will show you guys where I'm at right now, but you'll be able to interact with, just like in this, where you're able to interact with these 3D objects.
Yeah.
Did somebody leave and come back? Or Elijah?
Yeah, I lost connection. But Layla, what were you saying about the last thing before I
don't even know, man.
You said something about 40 GS.
40GS is, I believe it's video only. So 40GS is 40 Gaussian splatting. You need multiple camera set points to capture someone. And that's how people are doing a lot of these AR captures. So what they're doing is they're in these studios. So it's like really, you need a big budget for this. I've seen some people that don't have a big budget for it. That's actually pretty cool, but I'm not going to drop names because I want to keep them to myself. But no, really. There's people actually doing this, like studios actually having they have probably about maybe like 15, 24 cameras in a room. and it's capturing this one person in live time. It's a video capturing them in real time. And so as it's capturing them doing whatever they're doing, it's capturing a full 360 of them. And so whatever they're doing, it's capturing that. So like, let's say they're playing an instrument, it's capturing that in real time. Now you have to understand this amount of data is crazy. We're talking maybe like 150 gigabytes per minute or something like that. It's something crazy. It's like some type of crazy number. So you have to really have the ability to store these things. So
Yeah.
it's super crazy.
That's
But,
crazy.
So, coming back to the game point, right? I did send you guys this video, and this is Geo Guesser, right? But they are playing it real life, right? They sponsored a real life version of the game where they basically had 2-on-2 people. I was thinking about submitting to Fulton Arts and Culture to that program a concept that takes what I'm building, but also activates it in this manner, right? And drive community engagement, bring people on the train. Because what happens here is
I don't hear any audio. Unless you have audio. I don't hear any audio from the thing.
Oh, let me share my audio.
Oh yeah, and Elijah, what you just shared with us was really cool. It's really cool. It makes me think about this thing I found out about arrival space. Cool.
Oh, what you just
Yeah,
shared?
no, I was that made me think of what you were talking about.
Oh, okay. That
regards
website is actually dope. Like this website, the website that you just shared with us.
Yeah, I've been meaning to look into it.
This website has so many like games on here that I found on whenever I found this website, it's so dope.
This website?
Yeah.
You can play some of the same type games. Like you can pick a category like textile, and you can pick where you think it's from.
Oh, that is dope.
Right. So even stuff like this, right? Like,
Oops.
This is a different way of experiencing this whole geography thing that it has been having my mind racing. Like, I can stuff all of this in this app, right? What else did they have on that website? They had this. They had this shit. Use your camera mode. Where is it? They had this camera. Play with your camera mode. So they had basically AR experiences, anything that's camera. So this is AR. This is AI art. This is AR, AI art, AI art, and then augmented reality. So all these could like be recreated in the app, giving people the ability to do these things. And like for Google, all they're doing is taking Gemini and slapping like different faces on it because use cases really.
Well, yeah. But like they're artists. They do a resident or open call, and they'll have art for this. So you can act.
Say again.
They'll have art for this, like a resident. So you get to apply for whatever new media you're doing. your medium and based on that, you get to based on that, apply for those Georgia Arts, Google Arts and Culture. So they cultivated, from what I've seen with the person that did it, and like on and like there's like all like app for people to submit. It's kind of challenging a little bit in there, but they want you to basically.
Yeah, you're part of the. I think it might be internet on my end, but you were cutting out. But what I think I heard you said was that Google incentivizes artists to join this program and then create these type of experiences.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I agree. And I want to submit an idea to. I know I was telling you, Layla, about it, but submit an idea that utilizes this app, but kind of focuses it around land exploration.
Okay.
DSE. Okay. Well, let's move out onto the street.
Okay, so in an alleyway. All right. In an alleyway.
So they get one picture and that they kind of use Street View to find out where it's at, right? And thinking about people who come to the city, right? They could book an experience on Airbnb, and we can call it the Explore Atlanta challenge. Think you have what it takes to explore Atlanta and win 100 USDC or explore our new experiences at different locations around the city. So we meet them. They meet us at the ABC, and we split into teams of 3. At least one person has to be from Atlanta because we don't want foreigners being lost in the city. So the 2 teams kind of disperse in the same manner that they have here. They start with a screenshot, and they have to figure out how to get there based on using Google Street View. And the mode of transportation should be MARTA, and the location should be close to MARTA stations. That way, it's safer than just people having to go drive or get into locations where they're not familiar as a tourist. So that was a game that I was coming. It doesn't have to be subjected to tourists, but it could be a GeoGuessr experience by which we're going to stimulate the use of MARTA and gamify local exploration. So I was going to submit this as part of the idea to the Fulton Arts and Culture program.
Definitely do it.
Thoughts?
What was I gonna say? Yeah, I definitely think you could do it. It's crazy. I feel like that's the only place to do that. That's why I really hate that there's not a lot of tech art stuff here. It's really just Futures Lab, and that's really it. No one else is investing in that sort of thing here. But there's so many cool things being done in other countries and cities.
Yeah, I mean that's why I love Meow Wolf.
I like there's a couple artists I like, but there's this one I like. They take like LED strips and they make them reactive. And then there's something that they've been testing out recently where they're putting it out in nature, and so people can actually like engage with it. And I think that's super, super cool. My mind always goes to like when I see that, I'm like, ooh, like what if they turn those into, I don't know if you guys have been seeing those micro robots that they've been creating, the little nanobots.
Yeah.
Small as water. Like imagine if you were able to have that, like, so it's not like so invasive with all these LED strips, but it's almost like a fluid. So it's like fluid light. So it's like natural. I think that would be super cool. We'll see.
Like fireflies?
No, not like fireflies. Like almost like dew on grass,
Oh, like luminous, like
bioluminescent. Like
bioluminescent. Yeah.
exactly.
I know what you're talking about.
So like it could be really cool. This guy actually made a. I mean, let me stop. I keep whenever I do that, I start derailing. So keep going. What's the next thing you're about to talk
Well,
about?
you were going to say something, Elijah?
No, I said I think I know what like your vision that you're talking about, and I've seen videos from like movies and stuff in the past where it's like a morph. It's kind of like a light, not light fixture, but like it's just something that it's like light that can like morph around objects and stuff, kind of, and change different colors.
It's like an energy type of thing. It's like a pulse.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've seen something like that somewhere. Like I can't remember where though.
Yeah, let me know if where you've seen it at because I've never seen it.
I've seen only the bioluminescence. That's the closest I've seen to something that you're describing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the concept. I've seen like a concept in like a video game, but not like in real life.
Not really. Oh, okay.
Yeah, not real
I was
life.
like, you saw in real life. I'm like, send me that immediately. I need to figure out how they
Just
did
need
that.
that right now. But I was gonna say something about the link I sent you all in the chat. I had that. I found that a long time ago. I just never really took the time to look into it, but I just kept it because I thought it was a pretty cool way of preserving history in that like format.
Have you seen
So it's
Arrival Space?
a rival space. Mm-mm.
It's very similar to that.
Arrival Space, is that an app?
Mm-hmm.
It's called Arrival Space?
Mm-hmm.
Let me look it up right now.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen that before.
That's what made me think of.
That's like the, I don't want to say early metaverse concept, but I mean,
No, actually, theirs is like way more expansive because you can actually capture your own world and then you can put it into this tool and it'll turn it into an actual world for you that you can interact with. And people, you can have meetings in there and stuff. It's super cool.
This was built with Ready Player Me. You guys know Ready Player Me?
No.
I do.
Ready Player Me was launched during the pandemic as a platform that was partnering with NVIDIA. It was a product of NVIDIA. It was one of the early NVIDIA partners at that time, and you can basically sign up here to create. You can't see my screen. Sorry, let me share my screen. You can integrate Ready Player Me characters across multiple games. So if you have if you plan, I actually love what they're doing, and I haven't really found the killer use case. I mean, I have, but it just isn't time for it. I need the right amount of money to make it work. But basically, the goal with Ready Player Me is that you can have a single avatar ID, and you build that avatar ID, and then you integrate the Ready Player Me product, the Ready Player Me SDK, and then you can have those avatars across multiple games. So now imagine you have your avatar, and this has worked because I've basically had my avatar. If I log in, I can show you guys my avatar.
Next Roblox.
No, I mean it could be if it was. See, that's the thing. It should have been better than Roblox. I thought this was going to take off, but you know, it kind of didn't. What is my password?
There's another game where you can connect your Ready Player Me character on Upland.
I know you can do it in spatial too, but yeah. So basically, to what I brought this up though because of why did I bring it up?
Arrival.
Arrivals, yeah. Arrivals is utilizing Ready Player Me. You can log in and you can create your character here, and you can sign in with Ready Player Me on Arrivals.
I never saw that. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. So now I want to show you guys where I am at with Nova. So I'll show you guys where I managed to land on yesterday. So you see this thing here?
Wonder if it's snowing good.
See this?
Yeah.
So that is a 3D object. I don't know where I got this thing from.
Looks
but
silly.
it was in my
Silly.
downloads.
It's
I don't know when I don't remember.
It's falling.
I don't remember when I downloaded a 3D character, but nonetheless, when you click it, you get 47 points, and then this comes in its place, right? So now, what do you think? What use cases do you guys see for that?
Say again. What
use cases do you see that kind of come out of that?
Maybe I missed the first part of this.
Okay, so you saw what I just did?
Yeah.
So what could you see me using that for?
Different activities. It could be virtual. It could be virtual or person.
Yeah, like one of those scavenger hunts.
How describe it more?
Well, if someone is unable to physically be there, they could do the activity virtually. And then for the people that can be there,
and if they're
that they're able to follow it.
Yes. The way I see and I'm seeing it is both of you what you're saying. It can be utilized as a check-in or a unlock. So if I put like a Mario brick here, and you can't interact with the Mario brick until you arrive there, right? And then when you hit the Mario brick, it unlocks a golden prize, right? And now that golden prize, your map has that unlocked, whereas Elijah's map may still have that character there, right? So now Elijah needs to come here and unlock that. But in your passport, you can see that you've unlocked this location, that location, and that location, and you are more eligible for different rewards now because of that.
Yeah, maybe it could be like a super large. I don't know if you were playing like Minecraft Adventure Maps a long time ago. But this is really cool. That's how it comes. So it's like a group of friends. You all have to do like a quest or something when you get to the location.
Yeah, and you get to unlock the thing at that location. Yeah. So I want to actually do that though too. Like, so now think about, you saw I'm able to load windmills and anything really in here. So I want to work with you both, Elijah, to get the train stations that you know what train stations you want to be, kind of showcased, or people can visit them and unlock things or activations. And like Layla, from you, we already told you the trees, but now you can even have like unlockables in your forest.
I'm trying to render a 3D.
What are you trying to render?
I'm trying to render a thing.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Dope. So I plan on actually now I'll show you guys my Figma, and then that'll be the last thing I show you. I've been had this Figma for a minute, but now I'm actually gonna have a purpose for it. So now I'm thinking about the experience, the app experience, right? That should happen, right? Right now, these are some screens that I have. I can utilize them to remake what I'm doing. But if I show you guys GeoGuessr, right? This is their UI UX. I don't know. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is so it's not a it's a cartoon map, right? And so far I've unlocked the Parthenon right there by getting to level 2. Right, I get to level 2.
Wait, stop sharing your screen. A little duplicate so we can see it more. Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
Looks like Clash of Clans.
Well, yeah, it's very much that type of graphics. I wouldn't mind having a mode that looks like this, but in the first round, not going to be enough time to make that happen. But this is literally, it's the GeoGuessr game. So all you're doing is guessing locations, and each level is different things. So in this level 2 that I'm about to go to, I have to guess capitals of across the world. To get that, I have to score 3,000 in capitals to to get to the next level. And if you guys have ideas, I'm thinking Atlanta history could be a level. I'm thinking hip hop could be a level. Atlanta hip hop could be a level. The Atlanta art scene can be a level, meaning our murals and people just guessing where this mural is located. And yeah, history of Atlanta could be a map, and those could be like the 4 general guesser maps that keep people engaged. And every week, for the top person, there is a prize of some sort.
And I like the guess the location. Like, so where are you at in Atlanta? Are you in Lawrenceville? Are you in the West End? Are you in East Atlanta Village? Are you in Marietta? That
Yeah.
type of.
Yeah. So I'm definitely thinking. But yeah, going back to here, this is the experience. I'm going to change this. I had these UI UX, but what I'm thinking is that if I uninstall, I'll show you guys again one more time. I'm not. Oh, you're not even seeing my screen. I'm gonna uninstall this app and then reinstall it. Okay. App Store.
Mm-hmm.
So this game is number 9 in trivia.
Mm-hmm.
So it's actually pretty popular. So I think this game feels too gaming and doesn't feel too, it feels very much like a casual game, right?
Mhm.
I don't want to have something that feels like it's like a game. It has to feel like casual to the everyday user. I don't think it should feel like a game,
Yeah.
right? Well, it is going to be a game, but I don't feel like it should feel like, like Metal Gear Solid type shit. So once you actually hit play, here's what you get. You get this screen, right? And that's it. And then you have
Well, this is fun.
right. So in terms of user experience, I need a couple of 4 screens, right? Like, okay, going back, let me share my screen now. If this is to be the first place that they land, right here,
Mhm.
I'm gonna replace this with the 3D map, and people can explore that, and they can bring up when they tap on things. This menu can come up, and then let's say you tapped on Pond City Market, it takes you to Pond City Market page here, and you can, if it's an AR experience, it can be labeled as interactive. If it's a quiz, it can be trivia, and if you tap on the trivia quiz, it actually opens the quiz, and you do it, and you unlock that reward, right?
Yeah.
So this was actually like 2023 model that I have for Skylark that I'm now pulling out of the the weeds. But what's not here is like that first screen before this, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys? I had to figure out a name, which his name is the Nova. But now I'm like, okay, what should be that? You saw how simple it was. There was a loading screen, 2 loading screens with a dude and a pin. That was it, right? An AI image, pretty much. And that was the intro with the ability to log in and move forward in the game. So I need to mock those up. And I'm just curious, what do you guys think? What thoughts do come to your mind in terms of experience?
I could imagine Nova having a bird on her shoulder.
Okay, I thought about that too. Okay, cool.
I like that. Like it's like an adventure. Like she's breaking out. Like you ever seen? Well, you've probably definitely never seen this, but Go Diego Go has like this like sort of like has that sort of energy. Like it's like he's like just like he's bursting through this frame. Like he's ready to go out, and he's the bottom one. You see where he's running? Where he's running? It seems
Go,
wild,
Diego, go.
but
Go,
this
Diego,
is,
go.
yeah, they try to make Go Diego Go a thing because Dora the Explorer. Yeah, that bottom image right there, the one you were about to click on. Can you click on it?
It's not loading, but here it is.
Wait, just go back to images, I guess, if you can. Yeah.
Were you watching Go Diego Go?
When I was a kid, most definitely. But I mean, I
I
like
think I
Dora.
used to watch Go Diego Go over Dora.
It was kind of like, I think it was made for boys. Like I think they made Go Diego Go for boys because they're like Dora the Explorer is too, like it's too girly. Even though she was discovering
Did
everything.
you watch Maya and Miguel, I think?
No, I didn't watch that one. But Joe, you see how the Dora and Diego right there are like running, like how they're like bursting through the scene. Like they're like, can you click on it?
This one right here.
Why won't let you click on anything? It's so weird. Yeah, like how they're just kind of like running, like it's like an action shot. So it's like Nova and the bird are like on a mission, or like even with like Brandy and Mr. Whiskers, they had something similar. Like that's also another reference, like Brandy and Mr. Whiskers. And so like they like Mr. Whiskers was the freaking worst. He was literally the worst ever.
Oh,
I know. Elijah, isn't this like such a throwback?
it is a throwback.
Like I know I keep referencing well, Diego's not an animal, but he worked with animals. So I'm just referencing things with animals where I'm imagining how it worked. And a lot of it was like kind of like it was like in your face sort of thing, like boom, like adventure, we're here to go. And so that's what essentially what I'm trying to get to with what you're talking about. It needs to like be like bursting through the frame of like, let's go on an adventure type of thing. It's excitement.
I love that response. Yes.
See, adventure. Like this is like adventure right here. Like he has a little jaguar. Why do you have a pet jaguar? I never understood that. But yeah. Like you're like on the go. Like you're like Nova and Skylark against the world. And then like when you start expanding, it's like the crew gets bigger, like Backyardigans. Starts becoming just a bunch of different animals.
No, 100%. You are reading my mind.
Yay.
So, Elijah, you have thoughts?
No, I've actually just been kind of tuning in today, just sitting back.
Oh, but have you used the Figma MCP, Joe?
Huh?
Have you used the Figma MCP?
Figma?
Figma has an MCP. You can plug it in with Claude Code. So basically that visual that you have right there, the UI, use the Figma MCP to make that an actual live application.
You do that from Figma or you do it from Claude?
You plug the Figma MCP into Claude. Do you use Claude Code?
Yeah, I do Claude Code, but I never use the MCP.
Yeah, Figma has MCP. You open up another tab. Tab one
of Figma?
Yeah, a Figma MCP. Well, not within Figma. Like I'm sorry, I meant within the web browser. Type in Figma MCP. There you go. Since you pay for the account, you can utilize the Figma MCP server.
And you have to have a paid Figma account.
And it'll take your designs and turn them into real actionable websites. That's why I tell people, like, when they're building things, it's like you can be a builder or you can be visual. Either way, you're gonna get your result. So I used it a little bit. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I gotta set up MCP because you have MCP set up on Claude.
What? What world are you living in, dude? You need all the MCPs. You should see if they even have a skills too, like a Figma skills MD file. You can add it in the Claude Code too. So that way you can have the skills and the MCP. Game changer. Wait, do you have the CLI on your computer or no?
Yeah, I have the CLI. That's all I use. But I don't see the MCP anywhere.
No, you're not gonna see it. You're gonna have to plug it in. You have to plug it in within the CLI. So within your terminal, within Claude Code.
Yeah.
CLI, get the package from Figma, or like connect your Figma account to your Claude Code, and that's how it creates that bridge.
But don't you have to install something into Claude first?
That's what I'm saying. You have to install. No, you just have to install the Figma MCP within Claude.
Oh, so you just tell Claude to install the Figma MCP?
Probably ask you questions like, well, what's your account? Log in and all the other stuff. And then once you do that, you're good to go.
Oh, okay. So it's just like how I use GitHub and publish to GitHub. I can just get my files from Figma once I log in and provided details.
Just log. All you have to do is log in.
That's such a game changer.
No, I've been using MCPs for a minute, and I don't know why more people don't use them. You literally don't have to use the computer as much when you use these MCPs. It's insane. So, yeah, and there's some videos on how you can set up the Figma MCP if you want to like watch that as well, like help you set it up more. But it's really simple. It's really straightforward when you're just using it. Claude.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into that. I know.
You want to go probably to
Oh, okay. This is what you gotta do.
yeah, but
Here.
cancel. You can browse connectors at the top right. Type in Figma. Boom.
Okay, bet. I'm gonna do all this. I'm gonna do a lot of these actually.
Yeah, be careful though. Your thing will crash out on you. So only keep the ones you really, really need. Also, I was telling Elijah and we were talking about like remotion and stuff like that. We were talking about this stuff or whatever. We were just talking about some cool stuff. So a lot of cool things you can do. I mentioned, of course, Railway. Shout out Railway. You guys should sponsor me.
Oh
Railway
wow, they have a Canva one.
Canva MCP is amazing. Oh my god. Literally you can say you can sell your idea, whatever it is, right? And then it'll create the entire deck within Canva for you. Don't even need to touch it. And I think using Google images because the images now are so much better. Like earlier when the first Canva MCP came out, it was a little wonky, but I did something recently and it gave me 5 different iterations and I loved every single one of them. All the images that it chose, it just needed the copy pretty much. And then it made the copy look really good.
That is actually amazing. Joe, do you have to pay? I meant to ask you this. Do you, Joe question. Joe, do you have to pay for Restream?
No.
No? Okay.
Restream
I was
free.
going to have,
I use the free account that basically puts Restream in the bottom of everything that we.
I see. Yeah, because I'm gonna hold a session. I have to show like proof of like participation almost for this Halo Ambassador program, where I have to like get people together to show them what the network's about. So I was gonna probably use Restream and stuff to get everybody in here. Is there like a limitation on how many people can join?
Yeah, 6.
Oh, okay, 6 people. Okay, so never mind then.
Why don't you do Zoom?
Yeah, I think I will do Zoom, or I was thinking that or Discord.
Or OBS. Discord is kind of wonky unless you're really good with it. I do not like Discord's live stream. You can use
Zoom
OBS.
is actually a better. I think Zoom is very friendly. I think that might be the best.
Yeah, because
Okay.
Discord is too wonky for me.
So, have you built a fully like autonomous agent?
But a couple.
That is so dope.
These tools are just. Have you guys heard of what's it called? Claudebot? I'm about to have me a Claudebot, y'all. This is supposed to be crazy.
Is this
a
real bot, like a robot?
Type in CLAWD bot. This is the future of it. Like, this is not the future. Everything's the future. This is the stepping stone to get us closer and closer to that agentic future that everyone speaks about. That is that. I've been trying to set it up, but I've been seeing people show how they've been using it. I'm like, this is insane.
Yeah, some people were saying, I saw like a thumbnail on a video for it. Someone was saying it's like I'm not gonna just believe what the comments say, but someone was like, it's a security hazard or some shit.
Yeah, it's like kind of is. So you have to be a little careful with it. But what I've been seeing, so don't take my word for it, guys. Don't just crash out your system. But basically, it's an agent that pretty much operates all of your systems for you. This guy from like Belgium or whatever made it, but essentially it can like reply to emails for you. It's basically an AI operating system, but it's just an agent that does it. But it can do everything. And then that way you don't even need to be on your computer. You can just text it. You can interact with it via Discord, iMessage, Telegram, WhatsApp, and it'll tell you daily updates and all this other stuff. So yeah, it's been pretty cool. Been really interesting. I'm taking all the risk, I guess. I've been delving into a whole bunch of tools that are like MCP people are still like, So
but this is why blockchain is so important because proof of proof of provenance, proof of like proof, well, not proof of anything really, but protection against your wallet. You're giving, this agent access to your browser, and it pretty much can take all your crypto out of your wallet.
Mm-hmm. That's a
Yeah.
good point too. That's why it's a whole new world. We still haven't really talked about like the X402 agents that are about to be a whole thing and quite soon. So
Well, Elijah, you kind of
Yeah,
mentioned it because
yeah. Actually, glad you mentioned that. Let
You
me.
said Cloudflare has a stable coin, right?
Yeah, they have a stable coin, and I'm glad you actually brought up the X402 thing, Layla, because I meant to send that GitHub on that one
oh yeah, please.
project where you can practice. Yeah, let me send that right now. I hope it's still up. I hope it's still public. Okay, it is still public. I'm sending it right now.
Thank you.
It's like it's something they built, but you can like practice using it. All right, hold on.
There's a it's a X402 Monopoly where it's basically automated Monopoly, and they're playing with crypto,
Mm-hmm.
and they're moving around the board on their own, and you can place poly market bets on which AI agent's going to win.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Can you make real money from it?
Yeah, you can make real money from it.
That's crazy.
That's really, when you think about the economics behind agentic systems, if you can basically run a marketplace where agents are spending money with one another, and your platform is just the facilitator of that, you are getting money off of just transaction fees that the agents are.
I have. Wow, that is. Oh my god, it's so amazing.
And you saying everything about, I guess going back to MCPs, it's called this thing called Rube MCP. It's really just a wrapper for all the MCPs. So you can pretty much interact with all the MCPs within just Rube. And then the company that runs that is called Composio. Have you guys heard of Composio?
No, I've heard of Rube.
No.
Composio is actually the owner of Rube. Like they created Rube. And so pretty much Rube is just like for the public of like, okay, you just want to use MCP, here's Rube. But I think Composio is actually trying to be like the infrastructure. So you actually get to learn how to develop with these MCPs and all this other stuff. So a lot of cool things. And all those MCPs that they have access to, you could probably do like more of like the agent to agent stuff, like interacting and like buying things. So yeah, super.
Man, so it's like I'm just, as I've been experimenting more, I just realized how thankful I am to have you guys as friends.
You say how thankful you are to do what?
To have you guys as friends, because it's like we all bring special elements to the table and we all talk about so many cool things. I will say every time we have a conversation, it's always interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's not a forced thing either. It's just
it's a good interest of what we share, and that's why I started the Campfire, for people to come on here and share their perspectives of of the topic of the day, and that perspective sharing influences you. It inspires you to go create, right? And
all the time. Oh my god! Every time we have a conversation, I want to just go build like 20 different. It's actually bad. I will do like I'll do a couple. I will knock out like 3 or 4 because of AI. I can knock out like 3 or 4 projects in a week, and then it's like okay, but like realistically, it's like all right. I gotta like I have other things to do too. But that's why it's like, But every time we get speak, it's like something else gets added to my list of things I'm already trying to.
Well, here I'll leave you guys. We can end soon, and I'll leave you guys with this gem from Marlon.
Okay.
I'm gonna try this tonight. So pump, pump fun, right? So now it is dev.fun. You basically log in and you vibe code something, and you spend some Solana, and if it catches on fire, then your shit goes up. Market cap.
What?
So basically, vibe code something simple and dope, and let the money come in.
This isn't crazy. This is insane. Because like
2026.
FIFA. This is what they built.
FIFA World Cup. What's the project look like?
Is this the project?
Okay. This is a picture of the project.
It's like people are just creating.
There's vibe. You can vibe.
This app is not even live.
It's not even live yet.
It got a market cap of. I think it might have crashed, but it has a market cap of 559.
Now people are promoting mediocrity for just.
Where's the charts?
Hopes, dreams.
It is look good.
No substance at all.
I'm ready to pump.
It got as high as 100.
I don't know.
It got about 100K market cap.
That's insane, man. Before you do end this, I saw another app on the world chain, whatever. And that was something that I guess some people may find it fascinating, but I didn't like it that much. It was like you get paid for your ideas. And it's like I don't want to do that because you might be desperate to make some money, but don't give away your thoughts and ideas.
That's basically what.
I mean, that's what dev.fun is.
What's cracking?
I mean, I wouldn't be actually launching my real ideas on dev.fun, but I'd vibe code something real quick and silly, and if it catches fire, it catches fire.
Ring.
Which app is that, Elijah? Do you know?
Let me see if I can find it. Layla, have you ever got your scammed, or you're not doing that?
Huh?
I said, did you ever get your Irish scammed, or you're not doing that?
I scanned?
Yeah.
Irish, would you ever get the world ID?
I'm gonna pray on it. I don't know. I was like, when he was talking about it, I didn't feel that intimidated to do it. I was like, okay, like maybe I can do it. And then like someone else I know, they did it. Like they were like one of the earliest people to do it because they were like, they wanted to be in there. But for me personally, I don't know. It's just when he explained how it works though, I felt less scared. Like somebody's gonna use it against me. But
yeah.
I just haven't. I mean, we all have apprehensions with specific AI companies. To me, the most transparent company, and maybe this will be wrong, has been Anthropic so far. I feel like Anthropic has been doing a really good job of like just speaking very bluntly about what's going on. Also, I just think they're spearheading just like with how they're taking they take their time with it and then they release it. It's not like something that they're rushing. And I don't think OpenAI has been rushing anything, but they do a lot of like pump fakes where it's like, oh yeah, look at all these amazing things, and then it's like, all right, cool. And then when it launches, it's like, nah, it didn't really do what you said it was supposed to do. But it's still useful, and everybody's and their mom is using ChatGPT because it's like ChatGPT is like the Google of AI right now. Like it's like, all right, it's like this is just a good search engine, or not really just like a search engine. It does a whole bunch of other stuff. But you guys get what I'm saying. It's like the foundation, but like the premium is like Anthropic to me.
What is Gemini following that whole equation?
Gemini is actually pretty good too. Gemini is like it's like a bystander. It's just waiting. It's like if it has a good model come out, boom, it's right there. But like Gemini is just a part of Google. Google's like an entire suite. So Google's already just plotting out all their stuff. I think I just like Anthropic because it's its own separate company from all of these like mega organizations that have been here for like forever. It's like it's private, it's not open to the public, so no one else can like no one's invested into it to where it's like, start getting all fun, get all messed up and stuff like that. So yeah, but Google's like right there neck under it, I guess. It's like ChatGPT or OpenAI, Google, Anthropic for me personally. But then
What was
there's
your order again?
for American companies, it is
Oh, your order was
OpenAI, Google, Anthropic.
okay. Well, on Kalshi, the bet was that which AI would be number one by December, and it was actually Gemini. Gemini was number one.
And it's because it's like an all-in-one thing, and they also have but people really don't use it. But like the agent structure thing they have is
Yeah,
super
the 80K.
The 80K is actually
Really?
really cool. I built a couple of things in there, and I was like, all right, this is actually super cool. Like I can see how this could be very useful, and they already have the infrastructure.
And
But
they have autopilot. What's the one called? What's their IDE called?
anti-gravity, I heard it wasn't all that.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you guys, are you using
I
that
have it,
locally?
but I heard it wasn't all that.
Yeah, I tried it, but I wanted it to be like one click agent creation. It didn't have that, so I was a little bit disappointed. But yeah, I think today's conversation was great. I appreciate you bringing up the MCP. I'm gonna continue working on some screens for the app, and also now that I have this idea get down pack, my whole thing is like I basically need to have bricks or some type of lock, basically a state of a device that's like, this is the unlock, this is the treasure chest, you need to unlock it. So in every location, every partner needs to have an object that when they complete the task activations at that location, it unlocks the object and it appears on the map. So you guys think about that, what objects you want to have, what special lock boxes, because they don't all have to, the lock boxes don't all have to look the same. Like, you could have a red lock box that's associated with gift discounts and gift cards, or you can have a green lock box that's associated with crypto rewards, or you can have a orange lock box that's associated with IRL experiences. So if you got ideas, let me know. But I'm actually gonna start now thinking about the game in that manner, where it's like unlocks, and then I'll have to get assets for everybody's things.
I want to show you the freaking. I made a 3D asset. I'm just gonna screenshot it. I made a 3D asset though.
How big is it?
How big is it?
If you can get it down to 5 megabytes, that'd be great.
Okay, 5 megabytes. Okay, I need to write that down. Write that down.
5 to 10 megabytes, probably.
5 to 10 megabytes MB. All right. No, I just sent you guys a screenshot how it looks. I'm trying to download it. I don't have the pro plan on Meshy. Meshy's gotten so much better. Meshy used to be like blah, but now this is actually nice. This is pretty good. I don't know how to colorize it though. Like, how do you colorize this asset? Like, I don't know how to do any of that.
What are you talking about?
Whoa.
Oh, you're talking about the model? You want to share your screen?
Oh, I guess I could. Hold on. Allow. This is what I'm working with here. And it just turned this color.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah, it's gotten so much better. But yeah, this would be my tree, I guess. I would have this pop up.
Would you have this at all 18 locations?
Yeah, this is the actual like original. I wish I could show you guys the picture. Cancel. This is the.
Oh, this is
chip.
Meshy. You made this in Meshy.
I did. I took this asset that I created in Midjourney.
How do you like Meshy?
That's what I'm saying. Meshy got so much better. Look at this. This is actually crazy. Look at this is the original photo that was already kind of a 3D because I wanted it to be 3D when I was making it. And then now it's like, wait, hold on. Fix it out. But let's see. I don't really know how to do any of this really. I'm figuring it out as I go because I'm like, why is it this color? So yeah, I just thought this was cool. Edit model texture. Can I get some texture to it? Okay, let's see what it gives me. Probably gonna take a while. But yeah, this is cool. So this would be my like asset, I guess, for my scavenger hunt.
Yeah, I could put this down at all the locations that you want, and yeah.
Oh wait, you guys don't even see what I'm looking at. Share this tab instead. This is what I'm sorry guys. This is what I'm looking at.
Oh, is it okay? Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I want. I was like, what's happening?
Yeah, if you can get this down to like 5 to 10 megabytes and then send it to me, I can test it.
Okay. And I remember we were speaking about tracks as well.
Tracks?
So or like routes.
Yeah, the routes routes can be experienced in two ways, right? They can actually be experienced as a navigation with the actual location tracking, or they could just be a visible route, like a highway connector of like streets that go up a different way, go along the path of what you're trying presenting to people. Or it could be in the third way, it could just be, a invisible route that's symbolized by the physical item. So if you see the same physical items in a row, you assume that it's a path, and you assume that it's a route.
Okay. That'd be cool.
Let
me stop sharing my screen.
That being said, you can close out. I thank you guys for another session. This has been episode 12. That means 3 months of this. That means a quarter of the year. So clap for that. Shout out to you too. Shout out to Layla. And like we did last time, I want to understand, how did Elijah upgrade this time to V7?
All right. So I guess V7 is a little bit better. It's been having some things coming his way again. I started the Halo Ambassador program. I joined this Coinbase customer council.
Nice.
Yeah, V7 is just getting better every day. I mean, every version is getting better.
I'll be on V35 pretty soon.
Yeah. Gonna keep going and going.
What release do you aspire? What release can you tell the public which release is going to have some bomb features?
Man, I can't yet. I'm just gonna. You guys are gonna have to just wait and see. I can't give away my updates.
Okay, you heard that here, guys. There's no leaks on the V8 or the V9 to come or the V10. So you just have to join in the next 3 weeks, and see what you can get from that.
Yeah.
On that note, I'd like to bid everybody adieu. Thank you again for another episode of Skylark Campfire. This has been a great conversation. I think the last two have been very focused around actually encouraging people to get off of here and go build. So that's what I'm going to go do. I'm going to go continue working on this game, and I hope you guys have a great night.
You too, Joe.
Bye.
Bye.
Please be safe with this storm. Be safe with this storm.
Oh yeah.
Don't try to drive anywhere.
Yeah, no one.
Yeah, let's see how it happens here in the city. Y'all be safe.